All right, breaking news today. TikTok filing a federal suit against the state of Montana. Why? Because Montana was the first state to pass a law banning the app from being downloaded within its borders. The suit argues banning such a hugely popular social media app is an illegal suppression of the First Amendment, the freedom of speech, and is basically censorship. We have an exclusive with the chief lawmaker in Montana, who happens to be named as a defendant in this lawsuit, which is pro forma by TikTok, Montana's Attorney General, Austin Knudsen. It's good to have you, AG. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Surprised by the suit? Comment on the suit.
Sorry, the audio cut out there. Try that again.
You surprised by the suit? And what is your comment?
Well, the comment is we expected this. I mean, there's nothing here that was unexpected. We knew there was going to be lawsuits filed here. And as you said, this is pro forma. TikTok was always going to do this. But look, this is about TikTok and the Chinese Communist Party monitoring and spying on the people of Montana. That's why we brought this. This is not about content, although we can certainly have that discussion. But the reason this was passed by Montana is that there's ample evidence out there that China is using TikTok to spy on Americans. And we don't like being spied on here in Montana. So we sat down and we tried to craft a law that we thought could withstand some scrutiny, and would also give us the ability to actually go after the companies that are causing this to happen. So that's where we are.
Subject to your ability to make a show that is impressive to the court that China's doing something that is subterfuge, that is espionage, as you say. My main beef with this, there's two beefs. One is what they say, which is the First Amendment. We'll get to that. The other one is, other than the China piece, can't you say the same thing for all of these platforms? Aren't they all spying on us, taking our information? You and I have a talk about how the phishing is going for us, and all of a sudden we're both getting hit up with Cabela's ads out of nowhere. I mean, why not do it to all these different ones that our kids are on and we're on?
Well, here's the difference. I'll take that one first. The difference is we did a pretty in-depth investigation into several of these social media companies, because you're right. Almost all of them collect personal data. But the more that we dug into and investigated, the more horrified by TikTok we became, because TikTok is the only one that doesn't give you any option to opt out any of that data collection. TikTok, it's mandatory. When you sign up and you get into their privacy settings and into their user manual, it tells you right in there the data they're collecting. And there's no option there for you to toggle out of it. All of the American-based, the Metas, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Snapchats, yeah, they want to collect your data, but they give you the option to not allow them to. And that's the difference here. TikTok will collect your facial recognition. It will collect your thumbprint. It will log your keystrokes. It will scan all the other apps on your phone. It will download all of your videos and pictures and scan them for intel. You have no choice here. That's the difference.
So let's see if their quick move is to take that away. But point taken. The second one is, on the vanity plate over your right shoulder, you have Montana and you have the Gadsden flag, and it says, "Don't tread on me." The other argument is you're treading here. I get that you don't like it. Thank you for the information. Don't tell me what to do with my kids or my family because you're infringing on my rights on several different levels.
Well, the response there, again, is national security. And I mean, normally, if this was an American company, I'd agree with you completely. And we'd be having a completely different discussion here. But this is really, to me, about national security. And this is about the state of Montana stepping up to do something that the federal Congress and the federal government should be doing now and should have done a long time ago. There is no question what China is doing here. They're barely even hiding it now. There's certainly possibly some subsequent remedial measures here, and I think there's a lot of that involved in their complaint. But look, we know what they're doing here. They're barely even hiding this. You've got whistleblowers from inside of ByteDance saying that the Chinese Communist Party has an office and direct access at the highest level. You've got leaked recordings out of ByteDance with engineers inside of ByteDance literally laughing out loud about the fact that, of course, China has access to everything as far as the U.S. users' data. This statement that this is not happening is just simply demonstrably false. There's the evidence here is overwhelming. So yeah, I mean, I certainly am a freedom guy. I'm certainly a don't tread on me guy. I'm also a national security guy, and I'm also a guy who knows my constituents in Montana well enough to know they don't like Chinese communists spying on them.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.